is Friday. Chef D is here. That means it's time for some great grilling. I see beer and I see a chicken. That means
it's beer can chicken day today. You know, what says the summer? Nothing better than beer can chicken. So our good friends at Steam Whistle paired up with our good friends at Napoleon. So, and of course NutriFarm's whole roaster chicken. We've just so you can see, we just cleaned out the chicken. So, and we're gonna move the kind of fat just a little bit out of it. But I want to keep the fat because it's going to drain down and give you all that great flavor.
Okay.
And then what I've done, Nancy, is I've got a little bit of rub going. So I'm going to put a little bit of chili powder in, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder.
Okay.
Now, again, this is something that you're going to be cooking over between a half an hour to an hour, depends on how hot your barbecue is.
Okay.
So you want to use a dried herb, so then you're going to get all that great flavor.
Okay.
And this is a combination of garlic, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of oregano, and I'm just going to quickly stir that together, hence the gloves.
Yep.
And the great thing is, too, is you do want to, you know, maybe have a pair of gloves or just be really close to the sink afterwards after touching raw chicken.
For sure.
Right? So we're going to take this, and now we're just going to take it all the way
Roll
around.
it right in there.
Roll it right in there. And then as we roll it, we're going to take it and move it around, just like so.
You want a really good coating.
A really good coating just for the skin. And because it's going to take a little bit to get through the skin and give it all that great flavor, I usually put just a little bit inside the cavity. I've opened up my Steam Whistle. No, I haven't drank it.
Okay. But they usually say take a sip off the top, right?
Take a sip off the top, right?
Okay.
And then I'm just going to show the people, and then we'll go back to the barbecue in just a second, is that you're just going to put, now you don't want to press it down too hard because you'll break the can.
Okay.
Okay. So then you just kind of take it and put it over, just like so.
So the thought on this is that the beer kind of evaporates
and steams through
steams.
and cooks through the middle of the chicken out to the outside, okay? So then I would take this, I'm just gonna move this all off just for a second and move it over here.
So you don't need to tie the legs or
No,
anything?
nothing like
just,
that. So I'm just
okay.
gonna get rid of this. Sorry, I'll just quickly. And then we can do the unveiling.
Okay.
Now, with the magic of TV, of course.
Ta-da!
We have them, and they've been going now for about half an hour. And then, see, I put it underneath the pan.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a drip pan that you can put underneath and put it right on top of the grates, that's great. But I like using a specific pan for it, because then the beer drips down. I actually put a little bit more beer in it.
If you
and
don't
the
put
fat,
a drip pan, you're going to have a huge mess
Exactly.
after, right?
Or it's going to go really low and slow for you, right? So if you don't have a drip pan, put it on low or maybe even not radiant heat, and you're going to cook it for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to close this up and come back to this, okay?
Okay.
So now we have to do our side dish. So I thought we'd make a quick Caesar's dressing. So I have some fresh lemon juice in here, a little bit of Dijon.
The classic Caesar.
Exactly, a little bit of pink salt, a whole lot of garlic.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right. Okay, you're going to crush it
Exactly.
after.
And then we're just going to puree this with a little bit of,
What kind of oil are you using?
we're using canola oil. Now this is going to help because the canola oil, with olive oil, it gets bitter over time.
Okay.
So we're just going to add it
So
slowly
you
in.
prefer canola?
Yep.
Okay.
And you just see it's just going to start doing its thing now. And just, I put a little bit of egg in with the lemon juice.
Okay, that's why it's looking creamy like
Exactly.
that.
And in just like 30 seconds, you have a beautiful,
I think you've done that
super
before.
garlic Caesar salad. So we'll take that.
Just some
And romaine.
corn romaine.
Yep. And this is fresh Ontario romaine now, so you know we're getting that in. And I'm just going to give it a quick stir.
So you don't like to coat the lettuce too much?
No, just because there's lots of great flavor there, and if you don't want to overpower it either, right?
Yeah.
So I can grab
It's
my
an
plate.
intense flavor as
Exactly.
it is. So.
And we're going to cut this. So simple and easy.
While you're doing that, I'm going to let people know about our contest. We've been using a Napoleon Rogue Grill, and you can win one to take home. All you do to enter to win a Napoleon Rogue Grill is check out these rules and regulations. You're seeing them on your screen. Visit our website, kitchener.ctvnews.ca, and go to our local contest page. And Chef D's bringing the chicken off the grill now
And
to
just
put
see
with
how
that
nice
salad.
and steamy that is.
Got a
We're
nice
just going to pull
moist
it.
piece.
Now, again, just for the sake of timing,
Yeah.
I would cut more of that off And we're just going to put this around the salad. You have
Beautiful.
a beautiful romaine Caesar dressing.
classic.
It's a classic. And you know what? Because it's going to be super hot this weekend, you
Yeah.
can do all the cooking outside. It's friendly, it's easy. We have the great Napoleon Rogue, great NutriFarm products, and of course a little bit of steam whistle.
Nice. Have a great weekend, Daryl.
Thank you.